Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me? Okay, wonderful. Good morning and good afternoon to everyone. It is an immense honor to address such a distinguished audience today, filled with visionaries, innovators, and experts' work whom are shaping the future of our world. And I'm particularly moved by the Boston Global Forum's recognition of President Macron for his resolute commitment to peace, security, and his advocacy for artificial intelligence as a force for the good of humanity. Having had the privilege of working closely with him during my time as a government minister, I can attest to the sincerity of his vision and the depth of his determination. Though urgent political and geopolitical demands have kept him from joining us today, he's deeply touched by this recognition and asked me to convey his gratitude to you all. But the way the General Counsel read his letter do not need me to add more to that. So now, as we gather here virtually, let me invite you to reflect on a reality that I, as a leader, have lived and grappled with. We definitely live in a world of unprecedented complexity. Change is a constant. Crises overlap. Information flows in faster than we can process, and decisions that affect millions of lives are often made under crushing pressure with little time for deep reflection. When I became an entrepreneur at the age of 20, I thought leadership meant having all the answers. When I entered government years later, I realized that leadership was not about knowing everything. It was about navigating the unknown, making decisions in uncertainty, and remaining grounded in the realities of the people you serve. But let me be honest, this is easier said than done. As a young business leader, I often felt trapped in a bubble. I was surrounded by voices that reinforced my own perspectives. Later in politics, I experienced the same challenge on a larger scale. The system around leaders often isolates them. You are advised by people who share your background, who read the same publications, and inhabit the same intellectual circles. While this can provide some comfort, it also creates blind spots that can be dangerous ones. I vividly recall moments when, despite my best effort, I felt disconnected. Whether it was running a company or sitting in a ministerial office, there were times I questioned if I truly understand the realities of the people I was making decisions for. Those were humbling moments, but they taught me something invaluable. Leadership is not about staying in control, it's about staying connected. The challenge and the opportunities that the AI is offering are immense because this disconnection between leaders and the people they serve is at the heart of why so many citizens today feel mistrust in both political and business leadership. And yet, this very challenge is where I see the greatest opportunity. In this moment of complexity and disconnection, artificial intelligence offers us a chance to reimagine leadership, not to replace it, but to enhance it. Imagine this, an AI agent that doesn't just process data, but reveals what we are missing, challenging our assumptions, like sometimes our teams do not dare doing, uncovering blind spots, and introducing voices from places we've never been and people we have never met. Imagine an AI system that helps leaders better understand the world complexities, not as abstract concepts, but as realities shaped by diverse lives, cultures, and experiences. Imagine an AI partner that frees leaders from the grind of routine tasks, giving them time to focus on what truly matters: people, strategy, and vision. I really wish I had had such a tool earlier in my career. The ability to see beyond my immediate environment, to be challenged constructively, and to use my time more effectively would have made me a better leader, more informed, more connected, and more compassionate. For AI to truly transform leadership, it must embody four critical values: transparency, inclusion, accountability, and compassion. Transparency, because leaders cannot lead with integrity if they do not understand the systems guiding their decisions. AI must be clear, explainable, and trustworthy. Inclusion, because AI must reflect the diversity of the world we live in. It must integrate perspectives that challenge our paradigm and ensure that no voice is left unheard, particularly those of marginalized communities. Accountability, because leadership and AI must be held accountable for their decision and the impact they create. AI systems must track outcomes, provide clarity on decision making processes, and ensure that both leaders and technology remain answerable to the people they serve. Accountability ensures that leadership is grounded in trust, fairness, and a commitment to continuous improvement. And finally, compassion. Of course, AI cannot be compassionate, but we human do have this compassion. Because above all, AI must remind us of the humanity behind every single decision. Data may guide us, but empathy must shape us all. This is not just a technical challenge, it is a moral and philosophical one. Leadership in the 21st century is not just about making the right decisions, it's about breaking out of bubbles, rejecting the comfort of sameness, and embracing the full complexity of the human experience. AI can help us do that, but only if we design it with purpose. As members of this forum, as creators and thinkers, the responsibility lies with us. Let us build tools that open minds, broaden horizons, and reconnect leaders with the realities of those they serve. Because in the end, leadership is not about power. It is about connection. It's about understanding that every decision we make ripples out into the lives of countless others. And if we can use AI to make those ripples a force for good, then we will have done something truly extraordinary. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very grateful for your time, for your vision, and your dedication to shaping a better world. And I strongly believe that together we can redefine what it means to lead with intelligence, with compassion, and with courage. Thank you.